Hi there. If you're tuning in, today's yoga is a 60-minute power flow. I'll offer modifications, so please take the modifications to suit your needs. And as I sat around this morning meditating and contemplating, I always contemplate more on how my words will affect you and less on the flow and the poses and the sequencing and the asana. In my mind, I get caught up more in the words, how my words can affect you, how I can help you during this time. So I was recalled this morning as I thought about words, meditation. It brought me back to my certification days when my dear mentors, Addie and Annie, when we learned from the 40 Days of a Personal Revolution with Baron Baptiste. And I think during all this time, what we truly need to do is shift our vision. So the Tibetans believe that we have an extra set of eyes, our third eye. It's located above our nose and between our eyes. And we call this our spiritual vision. And it may sound hoaxy and corny, but it's there. When you close your eyes in the midst of everything going on, it's the true, it's the authentic, it's yourself. So today, as I set the intention for joy, because joy is a state of being deeper and more permanently than happiness or sadness could ever be. Happiness is like the sparkle of sunlight on the water. Joy is the ocean itself. Happiness can be clouded by sorrow. Joy remains constant. Through the rain, through the sunshine, emotions will come and go like the tides. Joy is forever present. Whatever spiritual or physical transformation process we are going through, we are seeking to undo and to unlearn a thought system that has blinded our true vision. In life, we run into obstacles that upon first glance look like the faults of others, but a closer examination will often show that the obstacles can be a mirror of our own hidden barriers. Every time we find ourselves in conflict, we immediately launch into the blindness of resentment and of fear. We lose our eye of intuition, that third eye, we lose it. And then we lose sight of what is truly real. So what we are going through, our emotions in this time, though at times it may seem so real, like is this truly happening? And it is. But shift your vision, because what you do through this time and how you react to it is going to be the true lesson that we learn here. When all this is over, what did we learn from this? What is God trying to teach us? There's a lesson in all of it. I truly believe that. I believe that He puts obstacles and tests, and He puts us to this test that we're, this path that we're on. Are we going to learn from it? Are we going to grow from it? Are we going to look back and say, hey, I became the best version of me that I could be? So today, find joy in your heart, find peace in knowing that we're all going to be okay. How you react to it. Can you shift your vision today? And can you give yourself permission to be present on your mat? And if you're just joining in, find a comfortable seat on your mat. Maybe move your fingers, maybe hands down if you're feeling a little closed off today. Maybe play some tunes that you wish to listen to. And begin to close your eyes. Begin to notice your breath. Allow the lips to softly open. Feel your breath as it kisses the back of your throat. feeds into your lungs, spilling into your belly. The softness of your eyes as they drift back into the head. And visualizing yourself here today in some place that makes you feel joy and at peace. Maybe it's on a mountaintop. Maybe it's in the ocean. And when the craziness of the world, your thoughts, our little monkey minds try to take over, come back to that joy and to that peace. And allow yourself through this practice to refuel, to recharge, and to trust the process along the way, being the best version of you that you can be. And we're going to begin our practice today with an Om. And if you're unfamiliar with what that is, follow along. We will first take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale in through your nose on a 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out through your mouth and let it go. Inhale in through your nose on a 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. Feel the fullness of the lungs, the belly. Open mouth exhale, so I wish I could hear it, let it go. 1 more cleansing breath. Inhale in through your nose, deeper, longer, and sweeter than the last 2 times. Pause at the top. Open mouth exhale, let it go. Seal your lips, 1 Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling. That sound of the ocean only through your nose if available. On your next inhale will be our Om. Take a big inhale. Om. Settle yourself back into child's pose on your mat. Take your feet together, the knees the width of the mat. Gently relax the forehead. Relax your third eye, rocking it back and forth, gently massaging it. And visualizing your happy place, your place of joy, your place of peace. So throughout your day, when the obstacles come your way, you can come back to this joy. You can come back to this peace. And gently begin to walk yourself up. Come into the first down dog of your practice. Send your hips high. You begin to pedal the legs, bending 1 knee at a time. Noticing the difference between your right and left side. Driving 1 heel into the ground. Spreading all 10 of your fingers as wide as they'll go. Draw the crown of the head towards the mat. Enjoy, it's forever present. It lives in our body. It gets lost when the obstacles, the challenges of life are put in front of us. How you react to it is what's important. How you react to today. Live in the present. The past is the past. The future is uncertain. The present is the here and now. The here and now on this little rectangle on your mat. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Take a big exhale through your mouth. Look to the top of your mat. 1 little step at a time. Make your way all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flatten your back, lift your heart. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, grow tall. Hands come into your heart, Samasthiti, plug it in. Unplugging from the outside, plugging into the inside. Hands melt down by your sides, palms face the front of the room. Standing in a strong mountain pose, lift all 10 of your toes. Gently kissing the mat. Imagine that you're sinking each one of your toes into that sand. A little micro bend in the knees. Feel the energy rooting from your mat, traveling through your body, all the way to the crown of your head. Take a big inhale, reach up. Take an exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, slide your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Hands on either side of the right foot. Coming onto the fingers, giving that hip a little more space. If you have blocks or books, maybe adding that space with the blocks, the books. Take a big inhale, straighten-ish your right leg. Right thigh slides back into the midline. Take an exhale, sink it back low. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches up. Right thigh hugs into the midline. Tighten your back left butt cheek. Bring your right hand down. Drop your left knee, reach both arms to the sky. One breath, making a little more movement here. Hands come down. Lift the left knee, straighten the right leg on an inhale. Exhale, sink low. Left hand stays on the mat, easy twist. Right arm reaches up. Right hand comes down, left knee drops. Anjalayasana, reach up. Heart lifts, belly in. One more time. Hands come down, left knee lifts, left hand on the mat, right arm reaches up. Right hand comes down, take a big inhale, straighten the right leg. Take an exhale, sink it down, left knee drops, both hands reach to the sky. Taking that right hand, gently grab the left wrist, give it a little tug, a little pull, and feel the sensations traveling down into the left whole side body, rippling into the ribs, spilling into the left obliques, traveling down that left thigh. Releasing, come back center. Take a big inhale, exhale, twist to your right. Right fingertips reach towards the back wall. Right hand reaches back for the left back of your left thigh. Left arm reaches to the sky. Cartwheel the hands back down by your right foot. Lift the left knee. Step to the top of the mat. Your left foot meets your right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, touch the sky. Smile. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Slide your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Left knee directly under left ankle. Left thigh hugs in. Come onto the fingertips, creating more space in the left hip if you need it. Take a big inhale, straighten the left leg. Lower your nose towards your knee, your shin. Say good morning to your left hammy. Sink back down into low lunge. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm reaches up. Left hand comes down, right knee drops. Reach both arms to the sky. Both hands down, top of the mat, lifting the right knee. Take a big inhale, straighten the left leg. Take an exhale, sink it low. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm reaches up. Left hand comes down, right knee drops, reach to the sky. Hands come down, top of the mat. Right knee lifts. Last time, inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, sink it low. Right hand on the mat, left arm reaches up. Left hand comes down, right knee drops, settle into it. Inhale, reach up. Left hand now gently grabs the right wrist. Give me a little tug. Lean over to the left side. Breathe into this whole right side body. Spilling into the intercostals that lie between the ribs. Into that psoas, 2 inches to the right of your belly button, ties into the upper head of the femur, feeding down the right quadricep. Releasing, both hands reach to the sky. Place your hands at the top of the mat. Curl your right toes, extending the right knee off the mat. Step to high plank, left foot back by your right foot. Settle in here. Start to ignite the core. The gaze down off the bridge of your nose. Tighten your thighs. Protract through the shoulders, clear the space. Micro bend in the elbows, be nice to your joints. Navel to spine. Pull it all the way through the back body. Feel the fire start to ignite and burn in the core. Breathe joy in through your nostrils. Exhale, peace out. Hinge forward on your tip toes. For this first, drop the knees. Lower all the way to your belly on the mat. Relax the toenail side of your feet. Take an inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, chin to the mat. Little baby cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to the mat. Inhale, lift, stay for another inhale, exhale. Option to flutter the hands off the mat. Push into the tops of the feet until the kneecaps curl off. Plant your hands, nose to the mat, curl your toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, high plank. Take a big inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips to the sky. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, right foot lifts to the sky. Bring that right knee to your nose. Gently step your right foot through between both your hands. Come to high lunge, reach to the sky. Maybe a subtle bend in the left knee. Tuck the left hip under. Avoid any discomfort going on in your low back. Bend into the right leg. The head is directly under the hips. Pinkies rotate in to avoid any discomfort in the shoulders. Give those shoulders permission to descend down towards your hips. Relax. Begin to lift your right heel. Sink a little bit lower. Drop your right heel. Slide to chair pose, Utkatasana, your left big toe. Keep the integrity of the right leg, touches the right big toe. Sink it down. Pull in the belly, plug in. Take any arch out of the back. Navel plugs into spine. Lift all 10 of your toes towards your face. Hands can come to prayer hands. Arms can cactus and field post out to the side. Pinkies rotate in to invite those shoulders to externally open. Find your breath. Take it to your edge and take it deeper. Plug navel to spine. Feel the heat building in the quads, the thighs, the legs. Feel the breath as it supports you, as it gives you energy. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Slide your left foot to the back of the mat, coming back to that low lunge. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches up. Right hand comes down, right foot goes to the sky. Bring that right knee to your right arm and touch it anywhere. Send the right leg to the sky. Bring your right knee to your nose. Hug it there for 5, 4, 3, maybe touch it for 2. Step back to plank. Lower halfway, your first chaturanga. It's the height of your elbows. Guys, hug your arms in by your sides. Inhale, come to your first up dog or come back to the cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out, strength into the room, into your home, and let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bring that left knee to your nose. Gently step your left foot through. Come onto your fingertips, left knee directly under left ankle. Come to high lunge, crescent pose. Reach up. Settle into it. Right hip tucks under. Feel that stretch, the pull that we felt in the beginning, feeding up the left thigh into the hip flexor, into the psoas. Avoid discomfort in the low back. Bend that right knee if you need it. Begin to find balance, making sure that instead of on a balance beam, that your feet are in railroad ties. Begin to lift the left heel, Balancing on the ball of your left foot. Maybe you feel the gastrocnemius, the calf, start to light up. Keep hugging the left thigh into the midline. Drop the left heel. Keep the integrity of the left leg. It stays bent. Utkatasana, thunderbolt, chair pose. Sink it down. Option to kiss the big toes together. Option to stay hip width. About 2 fists. Lift all 10 of your toes. Build heat. Belly plugs in. Sink deeper than you did the last time. Challenging yourself, taking yourself to your edge. Sink deeper. Any discomfort in those shoulders, my friends, your hands come heart center. The power, the strength is in our legs. It's in our quads, it's in our glutes, it's in our hamstrings. Go deeper. Avoid collapsing forward. Keep lifting the head. Keep lifting the chest. You are almost there. Sink 2 inches further. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your beautiful heart. Slide your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. High on the ball of your right foot. Right hand stays on the mat. Easy twist. Left arm reaches up. Left hand comes down. 3-legged dog. Left foot goes to the sky. Reaches high. Left knee to your left arm. Anywhere, touch it. Send it to the sky. Left knee to your nose. Hug it in. Hug it in. Step it to high plank. Hinge forward, shoulders over wrist, lower halfway, the height of your elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, hips to the sky. Oh, inhale in through your nose. Exhale out to your mouth, let it go. Inhale, look to the top, bend your knees, step or hop to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise, touch the sky. Hands plug into your heart. Arms by your sides, mountain pose. Stand tall, stand proud. Feel that joy, that peace traveling up the soles of your feet. And it's soaring through your body and spilling out the crown of your head into your home, into your heart. Inhale, sit to chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink it down, sink it down. Begin to lift the heels. Lift the heels, balance on the balls of your feet, go further. Go further. Maybe hands heart center, keep them up. What is your edge this morning? Take it deeper. Avoid any discomfort in your knees. Any discomfort in your knees, you go back to chair pose, right? We listen to our body. Sharp shooting pain, we stop. The burn, the dull, the ache going on in my quadriceps, you breathe. And now you're gonna take it up on an 8. You got this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 1 floor at a time, 3, 2, just a chair where you began and stay for 8, 7, 6, is your chest up, 5, 4, are your quads burning, 3, 2, drop the heels, straighten the legs, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, step back to high plank. Hinge forward, shoulders over wrist, lower, halfway, hover, 5, 4, 3, 2, press the plank. Lower halfway, it's only the height of your elbows, the height of a block. Flip your toes, inhale. Curl over the toes, exhale, down dog. Oh, inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, let it go. Right foot lifts to the sky. Bring that right knee to your right arm, touch your right arm somewhere above your elbow towards your armpit. Send it to the sky. Right knee to your left arm under your body. Send it to the sky. Right knee to your nose. Gently step it through. Come to high lunge, reach to the sky. Begin to lift the ball. Lift the ball. Lift the heel of your right foot. Balancing on the ball of your right. You've been here. Breathe a little deeper. Drop the right heel, slide right into chair pose. Melt the hands, heart center. Begin to detox and twist. Rotating, twisting through the mid-spine, the thoracic spine. Left arm to the outside of the right leg. Hands pushing to be heart center. So rotate, feel the whole left side of your rib cage, rotate under. Now, what wants to happen? My left knee wants to get lazy and shoot forward, right? My left hip, it gets lazy. Tuck it back into the midline. Legs run parallel to one another. Lots to think about. Not much else going on in our little monkey brains. Your energy spilling out the right elbow. Come back, reach the chair. Lift both the heels, balance on the balls of your feet. Take it to your edge. Take it to your edge and hold for 8, 7, 6, you got this, for 5, 4, 3, oh no you didn't, pick your heels back up, for 2, for 1, go up on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold for 8, 7, 6, are you shaking yet? For 5, are you just watching and sitting on the couch? Join in for 3, 2, drop your heels, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump, step back plank. Hinge forward, lower halfway for 5, 4, 3, 2, push to plank. Lower halfway, 5, 4, belly plugs in, 2, up dog. Down dog, curl over your toes. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out to your mouth, let it go. I can't hear you. Left foot reaches to the sky. Bring that left knee to your left tricep. It's above your elbow, towards your armpit. Hug it in there. 3, 2, send it to the sky. Left knee to your right arm. Above the elbow, hold it there. Hold it there. Send it to the sky. Left knee to your nose. Step it through. High lunge. Settle in, settle in. Tuck that hip under. Engage the core. Engage the strength in your legs. Left heel lifts off. For 5. For 4. Chest is tall and proud. Belly is hugging in. Drop the heels, slide the chair pose, thunderbolt. Hands come center. Settle in a little lower. Hinge forward and reaching, right arm outside of that left thigh. And I was going to offer that modification on the other side. Look, right arm can hook outside of that left leg somewhere. Left hand on the small of your back. When I'm here, I feel when that knee collapses forward, hug it back. Legs parallel to each other. Gaze over your left shoulder. Gaze out the left elbow. Are you still breathing? Come back center, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, high to low plank, meet in down dog. Now, a vinyasa is a vinyasa flow in your body. It's truly, those of you following along, it's one breath to one movement in your body, creating space. So truly, every time we step on our mat, we're in a different place, spiritually, mentally, physically. What do you need to create the joy and the peace in your body today? To create space, to get rid of the clutter, the junk, whatever doesn't serve you, and make the space for what's going to be the best version of you that you can be today. Lift your heels, bend your knees, float to the top, step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, grow tall, like a tree, touch the sky. Hands come in, plug into your heart. Arms by your sides. Proud, stand proud and tall. Be present. We only know right now, the here and now, the today. The past is the past, the future we can't predict. It's uncertain. So why get stuck? Why get lost in it? Why worry? Why have guilt and the worry? The fear, get rid of it. It's wasted, a wasted emotion. Come back to the real, to the here and now, to the truly authentic you. Take an inhale, reach to the sky. Take an exhale, dive forward. Take an inhale, lift your heart. Step, jump, flow, high to low planks. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, let it go. We're gonna flow, right? We're gonna dance. Right foot reaches to the sky. Right knee to your right arm. We're gonna move one breath to one movement. Right foot reaches to the sky. Right knee to your left arm. Send it to the sky. Right foot steps through. All the way between the hands. High lunge. Come into your first warrior two. Left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Right knee hugs towards my right middle toe. Feel the strength of your adductor, your inner thigh. Feel the strength of your glute. Squeeze the inside of your left thigh. Let it feed down to the out, knife edge of your left foot. Right palm rotates up. Peaceful reverse warrior. Breathe into the right side of your lung. Side angle. Take that right arm inside of the right foot. Take the left arm to the sky. Stacking the left shoulder under the right shoulder. Come back to warrior two. Place your hands on your hips, pick up your right toes. Wide forward fold, side of your mat. We're gonna stay just for a breath. Inhale, half lift. Walk to low lunge, top of the mat. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches up. We're stepping back to a side plank on our left hand. Drop the left knee or the knife edge of your left foot. The right foot floats to the back. Right leg lifts. Put a bend in your right knee. Wild thing. The ball of your right foot to the left side of your mat. Right arm reaches over. Right hand comes down. Right foot goes to the sky. Right knee's coming under your body to your left arm. Hug it there. Let's take it one set at a time. Right shin. Place it to the left side of your mat. Stay, stay. Drop the arch of your left foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Modified fallen triangle. Don't anticipate, right? Don't rush the process. We'll get deeper. We will get further. Left hand comes down. Right foot to the sky. Right foot steps through. Step to the top of the mat. The left foot meets the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the beautiful heart. Plant your hands, bend your knees, high to low plank. We meet at home base. Down dog. Let it be a dance, a flow in your own body. Left foot reaches to the sky. Left foot steps through. High lunge, reach to the sky. Warrior two. Drop that right foot, settle into it. Left knee hugging towards the left middle toe. Feel the strength here. Feel the strength here. Let it feed down to the outside of the right foot. Roll the shoulders up and relax them. Let them relax. Spill energy out your left fingertips, sink deeper. Left palm rotates up. Keep the integrity of this leg. Peaceful reverse warrior, exalt it back. Side angle. Left arm inside of your left thigh. Right shoulder stacks under left shoulder, right fingertips to the sky. Come back to warrior two, hands on your hips. Pick up your left toes, wide forward fold, right side of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Walk yourself to low lunge, top of the mat. All 10 of your toes face the top. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm reaches up. Right knee drops or the outside of the right foot. Step it back to plank, side plank. Left foot lifts. Left knee bends. Take the ball of your left foot over and reach. Wild thing, option to have that leg straight. Stay on the knife edge of your right foot, ball of your left foot. Left hand comes down, left foot goes back to the sky. Left knee to your right arm, hold it there. Don't rush the process. Left shin to the right side of your mat, it's parallel. Drop the arch of your right foot. Right arm reaches up, modified fallen triangle. Right hand comes down, left foot goes to the sky. Left foot steps through. Step to the top, your right meets your left. Are you ready to dance, to flow? Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. You've got this. Root to rise. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, look up. Plant your hands, bend your knees. high to low plank. We meet in down dog. It's your flow. It's your practice. Create the space. Get rid of the uncertainty. Breathe in Joyce. Peace, joy. Right foot lifts. Right foot steps through between both your hands. Right knee, right ankle, high lunge, reach up. One breath, warrior two. Peaceful, exalt your warrior, reach back. Side angle or extended side angle, reach. Find that extension of yourself, maybe left bicep reaching over. Take it back to warrior two, hands on hips. Right toes rotate wide forward, fold, one breath. Inhale, half lift. Walk back to low lunge, top of the mat. Left hand on the mat, right arm reaches up. Side plank, your version. Slide that right foot to the back. Left knee drops if you need it, right leg lifts. Bend the right knee. Wild thing, place it to the left side of the mat. Right hand comes down, right foot goes to the sky. Now you can find your fallen triangle. Right leg under, maybe right shin drops. Maybe right leg extends out towards the top of your mat. Arch of your left foot drops, left hand reaches up. Left hand comes down, right foot to the sky. Right foot steps through. Step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, dive into the unknown. Inhale, look up. Plant your hands, high to low plank. Meet in down dog. That's where we meet. Maybe close your eyes. Listen to my words. I'll try really hard not to mess up. Left foot reaches to the sky. Left foot steps through to high lunge, reach up. To warrior two, spread those wings. To peaceful, reverse your warrior. Side angle or extended side angle, reach up. Maybe that arm reaches over. Breathe into the inside of the left thigh, your adductor. Come back to warrior two, hands on your hips, wide forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Walk your hands back to low lunge. Right hand stays on the mat, left arm reaches up. Your side plank. Drop the right knee, drop the outside of the right foot. Left leg lifts, bend the left knee, wild thing, reach over. How many of you have gone into wild thing from a three-legged dog? So much easier. And mindfully on our shoulders from plank. Left hand comes down, left foot to the sky. Your fallen triangle, it's your version. It's the shape you want to make. Maybe left shin where we've been before, arch your right foot drops. Maybe that left leg extends out. It's a triangle, right? Reach up. Right hand comes down, left foot goes to the sky. Left foot steps through between both your hands, step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, grow tall. Plug into your heart, Samasthiti. Arms by your sides. Mountain pose. Okay, I totally wish you were sweating here with me. So you better not be just watching. You better be following along and saying that you wish you were with me, because I need your energy right now. So plug in, unplug from out there, and stay with me in heart, in mind, in spirit, in your third eye. All the weight goes into the right foot. Lift the left leg as if you're getting ready to step over something. Arms reach up, leg extends out straight. Left toes flaunt and pull towards your face. Lift the left leg higher. Reach your arms higher. Kick it back to a warrior three. Extending, reaching out. Hands can come heart center. Hands can come on your hip to be mindful what the hip's doing. Is my left hip peeling open and externally opening? Internally rotated 2 inches into the right hip. Left toes stay flexed. Make your left heel active. Push. Feel the strength in your right leg. It's holding you up. Micro bend in the right knee. All 4 corners of the right foot. Do you have a focus point? Do you have a drishti? Do you have a gaze? Drop it back to high lunge, reach to the sky. Warrior two, drop that foot. Straighten-ish your right leg. hinge forward, coming into triangle, Trikonasana. Remembering, if you have a block, I take the block outside of the leg. Inside tends to collapse me more in. Remembering that in triangle, Trikonasana, that right thigh is plugging in and back. Hug to the knife edge of the left foot. And imagine your body is flush up against the wall. So if you need to get to the floor to get there, and your body's collapsing forward, life takes us there. So you don't have to go there in yoga. It's the shape that your body makes. Bending into the right leg, come back into warrior two. Pick up those hands on your hips, pick up your right toes, wide forward fold, side of your mat. I'm gonna swing around, so you're gonna stare at my butt. All 10 of your toes, settle into it. Stay for 3 breaths. The crown of the head reaches down towards your mat. Subtle tuck of your chin towards your chest. Breathe into the back of the legs. Take an inhale, flatten the back. Leave your right hand centered under your nose. Rotate through the mid-spine, send your left arm to the sky. Keeping the legs steady and square. Place your left hand where your right hand is, send your right arm to the sky. Bring your right hand down. Take an inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Take an exhale, build it down. Walk your hands all the way to the back of the mat. Low lunge, oh, you didn't anticipate that, did you? Left hand stays on the mat, right arm reaches up. Right hand comes down, right foot goes to the sky. Step your right foot through between both your hands. Step to a standing split and lift your back left leg. Lower your nose towards your knee, your shin. Did I get messed up on legs because I turned around? Oh man. See, I shouldn't have turned around. Slowly begin to come back up. Oh, see, this would have worked if I hadn't have turned around because we would have been on the other side. So switch sides, put your left foot down. I'm gonna make it right. And sometimes as yoga teachers we mess up. I'm human too. All the way into your left foot. See, it would have been perfect if I hadn't have turned. Kick the right leg straight. Right leg lifts. Arms extended, touch the ceiling. Invite those shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. Kick it back to your warrior three. Reach your right foot to the back wall. Yep. Drive through your right heel. Hands can stay heart center. Hands can extend and reach out. Arms by your sides and more airplane arms. Micro bend in your left knee. Flex your right toes. Drive through the right heel. You have 2 more breaths. Feel the strength of the left leg holding you up. You have 1 more breath. Drop it back to high lunge. Right foot floats back. Warrior 2. Straighten the left leg. Hinge forward, Trikonasana triangle. Reach up. Perhaps noticing the difference between your right and left side. I did something to my left hamstring probably 6 months ago and it's never been the same. Triangle always feels different to me on my left side than my right side. So remembering that none of us are symmetrical. We have an imbalance. We have a dominant side. Come back to warrior 2, bend into that left knee. Hands on your hips, wide forward fold, side of your mat. I'm just gonna stay on this side because if I turn around, I'm gonna mess it all up again. Make this side different than the other side. Maybe interlacing hands behind the back. Option to grab a hold of the ankles. Option to take your 2 peace fingers, grab your big toes, elbows spill out to the side. Grab what you want to grab. Go where your body can create that space, that peace, that joy. Remaining present through your whole practice. Releasing anything you have a hold of. Inhale, flatten the mat. Walk yourself back to low lunge, top of the mat. Step back to high plank. Hinge forward on an 8 count. Lower all the way to your belly on the mat. Option to drop your knees. 7, 6. Arms hug in. Are they hugged in? Shoulders out of ears. 3, 2, 1. All the way to your belly on the mat. Arms out to the side. Straightening and reaching your arms straight out to the side as if you're on a cross. Palms press into the ground. Slowly putting a bend in the elbows, come onto your fingertips, lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhale, slide them back out. Take an inhale, slide up, little bend in the elbows. Exhale, slide it down. Last time. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, slide it down. Sweep your arms back by your sides. Palms to the ground. Take a big inhale. Lift everything off the mat. Lift it high, lift it high. Sweep your arms back out to that cross. Arms straight out. Reach them straight overhead like Superwoman, Superman. Lift your thighs higher. Sweep it back to a T. Sweep it back by your sides. Come back to a T. Come to a Y. Come back to a T. Come to that I. Arms by your sides. Last time, take it to a T. Make a beautiful Y, because you are you. Back to a T. Back to an I. Arms parallel. Oh, relax it down. Slide your hands under your chest. Press yourself back into puppy pose. Tailbone stays high. Forehead, chin to the mat. Tilt of the pelvis. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into the ribs, the serratus, the side gills. Let it spill and run down your arms. And gently begin to walk the hands back up. Come into tabletop. Come onto all fours. Knees are going to be directly under your hips. Look back. About 2 fist widths, or I say a dollar bill. Fingers are spread wide. Toes curled under. Curl them under. Begin to slide a piece of paper under your knees. Lift them off the mat. Look, off the mat, only an inch. Lift them off the mat. Now look, keep the 90-degree bend in your right leg. Take it out to the side. We used to call them back in the days a fire hydrant. Keep that 90 and hold for 5. Look back at your left knee. It better be grazing that mat, only an inch for 2. For 1, bring it back down. Drop the knees. Take a big inhale, lift up, hold, hover, hover. Left knee out to the side and hold. Toes are flexed for 4. For 3, squeeze your left oblique. Look back at your right knee for 2. For 1, bring it in, drop it down. We're gonna move. Take an inhale, lift knees, lift right. 2, stay, don't anticipate. Kick it out straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back in, bring it down. Take an inhale, spine is neutral, lift knees, fire hydrant left, kick it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it in, drop it down. You got 1 round left. Lift your knees, engage the core. Core doesn't have to be done on our backs, friends. Lift the right leg, kick it out straight for 5, 4, 3, higher, 2, 1. Whew. Left side. Lift the knees, engage the core. Let the sweat drip off your nose. Lift the knees. Out to the left. Kick it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, higher. Bring it back in, drop it down. Walk your hands all the way back to your knees. Oh, take an inhale, reach up. Take an exhale, hands come heart center. Take a big inhale. Take an exhale, hands heart center. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Oh, come back. Come back to that intention. Peace and joy. Stay present, stay with me. Hands walk back out to the top of the mat. Come into your down dog, hips high. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, let it go. Right foot lifts to the sky. Bring that right knee to your right arm, right tricep, slide it above it. Maybe kick it out to the side, maybe lower chaturanga. Press back up, right foot to the sky. Right foot steps through between both your hands. Take it to a standing split. Lift the back left leg. And I need to even you out. Working on balance. Right hand on the right ankle. Right forearm hides behind the right calf. Pull in through your low belly. Crown of the head spills down. Maybe left hand to left foot. Hooking left hand to the right foot. Finding that balance. Release the right hand back down onto the mat. Listen, bend your left knee, bend the left leg. Place your left knee on the outside of your right foot and have a seat. Hug that right leg into your body. This left heel, it's tucked back by my glute. My left knee is pointing at the top of my mat. My right leg is hugging into my body. My right fingertips are going to reach behind me. Option to take your left arm to the sky, adding that thoracic spine. Left arm on the outside of the right leg, grow 2 inches taller. Rotate, look over your right shoulder. And gently begin to walk yourself back center. That right leg's going to go to the back of the mat. We're going to come to a high pigeon. Make little adjustments. We get moved around on our mat. So left shin, maybe parallel to the top of your mat. Right hip hugs under. Stay close and settle into it. If you need a block, a book, a pillow, something, a water bottle, something in your home under this left hip. Go there. When you're ready, go a little further. Modification is a reclined pigeon, flipping onto your back. Left ankle over right thigh. Reaching in and grabbing that leg. A third modification, the right foot stays on the ground, your left hand gently pressing inside of that left thigh. Giving yourself that little stretch, the little tug, the little pull that your body needs. Breathe into it. Find a place to let your head settle. Remembering our head's heavy. They say the average human head weighs 25 to 30 pounds. That's heavy. If you've ever held on to a dumbbell that heavy in the gym, it's heavy. And you carry that around all day long. So find a place to let it settle. Remembering that our emotions, the shifts in our lives, they settle into our hips. They store our emotions. And lots of stuff these days gets stuck there. It can lead to low back pain. So let this pigeon help you become unstuck. Slowly begin to walk yourself back up. You're going to step that right foot right back where it was. It's going to the top of the mat. Left foot's going to come straight out. Right foot inside of that left leg. Hold on to it, stay tight. From here, we're going to come to a standing. So maybe your 2-piece fingers reach and grab this left big toe. You're going to find your way back to standing. So root into the right foot and start to lift yourself up to standing. Maybe releasing the left foot by your right foot, and yes, you did it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Plant your hands. It's your vinyasa flow to your down dog. Down dog is where we meet. Home base, meet at your resting pose. Make the little movements, make the adjustments. Create the space in your body. And just breathe. Left foot reaches to the sky. Bring that left knee to your left arm above your elbow. Option to drop the right knee. Left leg extends straight, lower chaturanga. Press up, left foot goes to the sky. Left foot steps through between both of your hands. Step to a standing rotating split, back right leg lift. Little bend in the left knee, left hand on the left ankle. Left forearm wraps around. Relax your head, relax your neck. Breathe into the back of your left hamstring. The difference between the back of your right leg and your left leg. Working on balance, your right hand goes on your left hand. Breathe into the stability or the instability of the left leg. Releasing the hands, coming onto the fingertips, bend at your right knee. Set that right knee down outside of your left foot and have a seat on your mat. Your right knee is going to point to the top of your mat. Stay firm on the left foot. Begin to rotate and twist yourself to the left. Left fingertips reach behind you. Pull and hug that left leg into your body. So perhaps you feel a deeper stretch in the piriformis. It lies under the gluteus maximus. If you did it on the upper side and added the thoracic spine, open up and peel that right scapula. Right arm outside of the left leg. Sit 2 inches taller. Elongating the spine, gazing over your left shoulder. And gently begin to bring yourself back. Coming into a high pigeon on this side. Left leg swings to the back. Settle into the right hip. Make the tiny little adjustments. Take your time getting there. You're almost there. Breathe into the difference between your breath at the beginning of your practice and the end of your practice. And along the way, it's common for us to lose it. We get caught up in the asanas and the poses and which way is which. Even me, that's why I said the wrong side. So breathe into it, and when you're ready, settle into it. And remember, us not being symmetrical, one side may be different than the other. So taking note if you've had knee replacement or hip replacement and you need to come into that reclined pigeon on this side, flip on your back, right ankle over left thigh. If available, reach and grab the left leg and hug it into the body. Breathe into the tightness, the restraints going on in the right hip. Find that calmness in your breath. Acknowledging the thoughts that will pop into your head because we're human beings. But we were all put here on this earth for a purpose, for a reason. And so maybe through this hard time, you find your purpose. Have you been going through life without a purpose? Each of us have one, I promise. It's treasures that are hidden deep inside of you. It's you that needs to go on the hunt. Accept the challenges that God gives you. Accept them as life lessons. What we're going through, my friends, is just a shift. If you're on your back, flip on over. Make your way back upright. Go ahead and slide that left foot to the front of the mat. Oh, sorry. Right foot to the front of the mat. Balancing on that left foot. Okay, option the same thing we did on this side. If you're already like, oh, I know my left leg isn't as strong as my right leg. Option for your 2-piece fingers to grab that toe. My left hand is a little helper. It gives me a little boost, a little help. And I kind of give myself a little rock and make your way back to that standing. Releasing the right foot by your left foot. Oh, shake it out. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, plant your hands, bend your knees. Your flow to the last down dog of your practice, right? There's something exhilarating about that, something special, something joyful. Maybe even a little bit of peace. Make your way back to down dog. Take a big inhale through your nose. As big as you can. Take an open mouth exhale and let it go. Seal your lips, close your eyes, and give me 2 more breaths. And if you're just joining us, and and you want to practice later, it'll be saved under photos in the group. Click on it. And maybe you go later. Maybe you caught me halfway through class and you're like, oh, I'm not ready for that. Don't worry, it's saved in the library and you can jump in later. It's under photos. If you're on your computer and you want to view it from the computer, it's all the way on the left side, arrow down into the group, down to videos. Put a bend in your knees and make it to the center of your mat on your sitting bones. Hug both knees into your chest, give yourself a giant hug. Sit up tall, sit up proud. Elongate through the spine. Take a big inhale. Chin and your eyes towards your knees. Feel each and every vertebra separate. Take an inhale, release. Keep a bend in the knees and softly make your way all the way down onto your backs on your mat. Arms run parallel to your side body. Sink into all four corners of both of your feet. Your heels tuck close to the glutes. Take a big inhale. Lift your hips to the sky. Imagining the block, a towel, something is between the knees, contracting our adductor, our inner thigh muscles, igniting the lower part of our abdominals. Let it circle around to the backside, the hamstrings, the back of the legs, and to the glutes as you lift up. Chest towards chin instead of chin towards chest. Maybe interlacing the hands, wrapping the shoulder blades together. Close your eyes. Drift off to that place where you found joy and you found peace in the beginning of our practice. Gently releasing the arms, one gentle vertebra at a time, making your way back down onto your mat. Pull your right knee into your chest and then your left to meet it. Keeping the tailbone on the ground, make gentle circles with the knees in both directions. And gently holding onto the right leg, straighten the left leg. And gently pulling that right leg across your body in a half supine twist to the left side of your mat. Your right knuckles rest on the floor. Your gaze transfers over your right shoulder. Let everything spill from the upper part of your body, travel down the right side, spilling out the right hip. And gently come back center, right knee into your chest, left leg comes up to meet it. Take an inhale, peel everything, lift up, eyes between the knees towards them. Exhale, release. Right leg goes nice and long. Left leg, drag it across the body to the right side of the mat. Relax your knuckles, your palm faces the sky. Your gaze goes over the left shoulder. I'm not worrying if that left knee hits the ground or not. Keep pressing the left shoulder blade down. Breathe into your low back, your left hip. And gently come back center. Extend the left leg out to meet your right. Give them a little shake, a little shimmy. If there's still an asana, if there's still a pose, something that your body needs before you find that Shavasana, my beautiful friends, I want you to find it. Because this Shavasana, the end of your practice, is truly yoga. It's the stillness. Asana means stillness. So find stillness. Give yourself permission to visualize your peace, your joy. Gently rock your head on the mat. Feel your flesh as it rests upon your mat. The earth, your mat, supporting you instead of you supporting it. Shifting your vision. begins to wander, come back to your breath. It truly is a gift. You have been given another day to use it as you wish, for good, not evil. And know this, for when today is gone, and you wake up tomorrow, you don't want it to be a waste. You traded a whole day of your life for it. For a lot of us lately, time has been our friend. How many of us go through a day saying, I don't have enough time? So if you've been asked to stay home, in order to help make this process go faster, safer, we have a lot of time to think. We also have a lot of time to work on the inside. Maybe it's rediscovering yourself through yoga, through a workout, through meditation. And as you lie here still on your mat, because of time is all you have right now, you shouldn't be in a hurry to come out of it. Shifting our vision. A shift in vision also calls for a leap of faith. We get so caught up in the things such as whether or not Moses really parted the Red Sea, or if Jesus really rose from the dead. But the facts of these miracles are irrelevant. There is a certain leap of faith that we need to take. The real phenomenon is in our conscience, in the power of what's possible. We don't necessarily need to know if Moses literally led the Jews through the desert to freedom, or if Jesus emerged from the dead. We only need to trust that such transformation within humanity is possible, right? It's called faith. It is important that we don't just believe in this as an intellectual construct, but that we develop it in a heart of faith and use it as a great tool to shift from seeing with our literal eyes to seeing with your spiritual eye. So my friends, I challenge you today to shift your vision, to shift it to faith. So before I began this practice, and I worry about what I'm going to say, not how often I'm going to mess up, I worry about what words can I say that would help change your life, that would help make this right now, this place we live in, this place called life that we're in, it's just a place that we're here for now. Are you shifting your vision? And it calls for a leap of faith. So are you with me? So slowly begin to make your way, if you're not already there, in a seated position on your mat, with your hands melted in prayer hands, and your thumbs pressed against your third eye. It's our spiritual eye.
I have faith that we'll make it through this. But I can't make it alone. I can make it with all the people that God has placed in my life to carry us together. So may you have faith, a shift in vision, that we will carry each other. Come back to that place of joy, of peace, throughout your day when you need it. Follow your hands through to your heart, connecting your third eye with your heart. And if you've been with me in class before, yes, I always typically will make you cry because I make myself cry. I love you so very much. The light in you truly is the light in me. I love you. I say to you, Shante, Shante, Shante. And we all say together, Namaste. I love you.